Welcome back. You with FBC Sports. Starting sports tonight, we can confirm that Suva will field Sunny Isa and Samuela Kautonga at the Ink Mobile BOG on Sunday. The Fiji FAC champs paid their required release fees to Rewa and Lambasa this afternoon. Meanwhile, the wait is over for Lambasa football and its fans. Papua New Guinea international Kema Jack, along with countryman Wira Wama, landed in Fiji today and will join the Bambasing Alliance tomorrow.
They have landed, and to be frank, these are the two players Lambasa football fans are now classing as their trump cards. Papua New Guinea fisherman Kema Jack and fellow countryman Wira Wama arrived this afternoon and are ready to help the Bambasing Alliance reel in the BOG crown on Sunday week.
I think it's a good chance for them. I think I'll give my best. That, have come this far. I think I'll give my best.
And these players are no strangers playing with the Lambasa Reps, as a number of them played together for Hekari United in Papua New Guinea.
Fijian players coming to Papua New Guinea telling us that the competition in Fiji is it's really tough and stuff like that, and like for us Hekari, like we need to be tough as Fiji, so we need to like send some players over to Fiji and get the moral of playing and bring it back to Papua New Guinea.
Another good news is both players have also received their work permits and are sure starters for the Lions against Rewa on Sunday. With a host of stars in their side, the Northerners are now the top bets to take out the title.
It's a matter of for them to work together and combine according to the game plan that we are going to be doing for the first game. That's a game against Rewa.
Lambasa last won the BOT in 1997 when it was played at Subrail Park. So the signs are looking good, and with the first round starting there on Sunday, in just over a week, we will know if the Lions roar once again. Indra Singh, FBC Sports.
Meanwhile, it's building up to be an exciting BOG. We now take a look at who's hot and who's not with Shelvin Chand.
The first day is very important as it will pave the road to the semi-finals. Soccer gurus believe it's consistency that will dictate how the game will go.
You look at the performance of Nandi in the National League, been good. 6 games in a row that they've won, 90 minutes of football. Suva have had their slight setbacks, but we don't know what actually will happen with the two players. But I felt that Suva should have kept their winning squad for this BOG, but they want to get extra. But certainly Nandi looks better in that game because of the recent performance in the National League. Then when you look at the second game, it's the Ba versus Nandronga match. The Ba side have retained most of their players, and Nandronga, all homegrown players, no overseas-based players. Ba will be a bit strong for them there.
Teams have gone the extra mile to beef up their teams with record number of transfers, both locally and abroad.
We have seen James Naka before, has played here in Fiji, and I think he'll be the player that will stand out because he's quite used to the Fiji style of football, and having played for Navua and Rewa, he certainly will fit in well. Kema Jack, a lot has been asked of Kema Jack for the Lambasa side. He has played with Tanyala Wanga and Matthew up front, especially that will be the lethal part, but he's not as skillful as James Naka.
Ticket sales have been crazy in the north, and a record crowd is expected. Fiji Football Association has also taken care of transportation after talks with bus companies. He is still hoping that the teams are able to produce the quality of soccer to match the hype. Shelvin Chand, FBC Sports.
There's a new pair of Oceania Youth Hobby Cat champions. 2 New Caledonians ruled the Silver Point waters today, finishing ahead of former winners, Fiji. Elena McDonald got in on the action.
They reigned supreme when it counted to topple defending champions Fiji.
The Fijian sailor are very, very good sailor, and it's a very, very good. The level here are very, very high.
But it wasn't an easy feat against the hosts.
Maybe we go to the left or the right to be first, but very difficult, and we haven't do the good choice to finish first this day.
Gracious in defeat, Kaveni Natandra and Tony Tuivavao believe tricky conditions got the better of them.
It's just a win. Change direction, couldn't find a win so much. It was the time that Nickelodeon catch up with us.
While Fiji took out second and third place, perfect conditions saw close battles on the final day of races. The turns proved the pivotal moment for most teams. The hosts finally let go of their 3-year reign. Not too bad a performance, but they've promised revenge next year. Elena McDonald, FBC Sports.
Fiji baseballers are off to Japan again. This time it's not the seniors, nor is it the under-18s. Elena McDonald caught up with Baseball Fiji's youngest, 10 and 11-year-olds, who left Suva this morning.
Meet the Fantastic Five. They've just hit the best home runs of their lives. From the pitching and hitting at a makeshift diamond in Lami, they're now bound for Japan for 10 days.
It's going to be a huge experience for the kids.
Viliame Kotombalavu, Apolosa Madhendru, Langani Serungangani Valu, Joshua Vidi and Irinieta Tondundua will partake in the World Children's Baseball Fair to learn about the sport and the Japanese culture.
The program is really tight. There's a lot of baseball training happening every morning, and then in the afternoon we have tours to go and watch some professional games and sightseeing with some of the landmarks in Japan.
Brimming with excitement, there's only one thing on the minds of this shy bunch.
Learn baseball. I just love the sport. Learn more from baseball.
It's their first time overseas and thousands of miles away from home. So what do the parents think?
Because before, only rugby can send our kids overseas, but now baseball.
It's their first trip overseas and they're going to one of the biggest cities in the world. These are Fiji's tiny tots of baseball. Now what's the best sport in Fiji?
Baseball!
Elena McDonald, FBC Sports.
Congratulations again to the Fantastic Five. It's always good to see our youngsters excelling in sports. That was our sports news for tonight. I'll see you again on Monday.